Hey, all you sexy people out there, welcome to Nastyee Reviews, where I talk about stuff I like and some stuff I don't like. Today I'm going to be looking at the show Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Nickelodeon. Let's see, Season 2, Episode 23, The Chinatown Ghost Story. Now this was a really fun episode. Now before I get into it, uh, I'm going to lightly recap the whole episode, and then I'm going to share my thoughts on it, stuff I liked, stuff I didn't like. So spoilers, and yeah, that's about it. As I said, I'll be all over the place. Sorry for forget little details. I got notes right here. We'll see. So this episode is mainly about this Chinese martial artist named Ho Chan getting released from this ancient dagger by the purple dragons. And the story is he's trying to get his physical body back by he needs April and Erma, kind of, to get his physical body back, and Donnie and the rest of the turtle gang gotta catch him. This episode mainly focuses on Donatello and Casey Jones, kind of playful rivalry over April's attention. Although to be honest, April doesn't look like she wants either one of them. Casey Jones looks like she annoys her, and Donatello just looks like she's starting to creep her out. And yeah, he's creeping me out a little bit too. I think he needs to lay off a little bit, but you feel for him. There's no female turtle mutants out there, but you never know. Maybe one day. But let's see. So this is a really funny episode. It was based off of Big Trouble in Little China. I haven't seen that movie in years, so I'm not going to go over details and stuff. All I'm going to say is it's super like it. Ho Chan is just like the weird ghost emperor in it. There's the henchman with the elemental powers in the movie, I kind of remember. Well, purple dragons are the henchmen in this one, and they get elemental powers as well. What I think is kind of funny is when they get the powers, he doesn't even, Ho Chan doesn't care. He's a really funny, eccentric guy. But he's called him hey moron, you get the power of lightning, and fucking knucklehead, you get the power of thunder. And I thought that was kind of funny. Let's see, he talks about his power. Apparently it's all martial arts, but to the untrained eye it's perceived as magic. And he says this as three little green balls appear in his hand. I'm guessing he's working chi, which reminds me a lot of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now, whenever I say Avatar, I don't mean the fucking movie, I mean the show from Nickelodeon, one of my favorites. Now, the powers, when they use their elemental powers that they got from Ho Chan, it really did seem Avatar-like. They didn't quite have all the martial art techniques and stuff, but you tell they were putting effort. They were going into stances, and they would do little and then they'd shoot the lightning or the wind. And the purple dragons, when they had it, they were just kind of fumbling, destructive. And later on in the episode, the turtles get possessed. And I thought it was really cool because they're trained martial artists, and they show it. They first appear, they use all their powers combined to make this big tornado. And there's really cool animation fight scenes in this episode. You get a lot of cool stuff with Donnie flipping around trying to impress April. A lot of elemental things, shooting the lightning. There was a great fight scene where Donnie's in the tornado. He's fighting the other turtles with powers. And probably the funniest thing of all is they overpower the turtles by giving them pizza. And even Ho Chan made some mentions of oh, I can't summon them. They're being controlled by a power more powerful than my own. And it shows them eating the pizza with their eyes glowing like they're being summoned, and they're just arguing over that. So I thought that was really funny. An interesting note about this episode is when he's looking into April's eyes, Ho Chan, he says, "Oh, you have the power, big power." We all know the thing with Krang. But when he looked in Irma's eyes, he's like, "You have a power I don't quite understand." He's like, "You will tell me about it," and then they cut it. Now, either this was a reference to the movie, where I think there's a girl with some kind of power for the guy too, or Irma has something special to her. She has green eyes, which they kind of emphasis on. I guess it's a possibility she could have some mutagen power, maybe? You never know. Maybe she ate some weird mutagen pizza. She hangs out with April, so we never know. Maybe something. Maybe she'll be, I don't know her name, but that lizard, Mona Lisa or something, maybe she'll be that lizard, or the purple turtle female from the live action show that I didn't bother watching, but maybe I'll review one day. it looks fucking terrible. But again, this is a great episode, and I think the last thing I'm going to probably mention is the best part of the whole thing is when Ho-Chan gets his powers back. He goes, my contribution to the ancient martial arts, giant hands, and he has these laser ghost hands come out. And he's grabbing them up and he's smashing them, and he's just chanting, giant hands. Oh, and I forgot to mention, Ho-Chan is voiced by James Hong. James Hong does a lot of, let's say, like Oriental voices or Asian voices, but this dude is hilarious. You know, he's in Mulan and he's in a couple other things. Look him up. James Hong. Funny voice actor dude. I don't know if he does movies as just an actor, but funny dude. Oh man, great stuff. So from an episode scoring point, scoring from 1 to 5, 5 being the best, I did this episode 4.5. This is a great episode. Very little linkage to the overall story plot. In the beginning, they're looking for Karai. She just got mutated and ran away. But it's kind of a loose story, just a fun story, and it is a very fun episode. I found me loving every second of this one, not being bored or scratching my head, and it's just a great episode. So, what did you guys think about this episode? If you saw it, did you notice any little things? I probably forgot to mention some things. Do you have any theories? What do you think of Erma? Do you think she's going to end up being some mutant thing, or do you think they just said that tied into the movie that they're referencing? And yeah, leave a like and a comment below, and I'll catch you later, sexy people. Ah.